Hi, my name is Dakota Payne, and today I'm going to do a little tribute to Harry Potter and the legacy he put on while he was at Hogwarts. So, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was once quoted in saying that there's always room for a story to transport a person to another place. And that quote holds so much power because Harry Potter is so much more than just a novel or a movie. It is an adventure that takes us from where we are in life in the real world and puts us right next to Harry Potter on his journey into becoming a great wizard. So, starting all out, we first see Harry in the opening scenes of the Sorcerer's Stone, or in the book, as being dropped off by Hagrid after his parents were brutally murdered by Voldemort. And he is left to his aunt and uncle and his cousin on Private Drive, House 4. And his family wasn't, his aunt and uncle aren't necessarily the nicest people to Harry, as you will see if you ever watch the movie. They treat him like a servant, and he does not have his own room, he sleeps under a cupboard, and is forced to do all the dirty work in the house. But throughout all that, we're taught a valuable lesson in persistence, as put in a news article in the Times magazine, that no matter how hard it gets, it's gonna get better. You just gotta fight through it. So, Harry Potter first sees magic whenever he goes to a zoo to celebrate his cousin's birthday. You see Nageli, the snake, as a zoo animal, and doesn't want to move, doesn't want to do anything. So Dudley gets mad and walks away. Harry steps up and he starts talking to the snake, and the snake understands him. And so Dudley sees this and sees the snake stop moving, gets excited and runs back over. The glass disappears. Dudley falls in, and the snake comes out. And Harry Potter's confused as to why the snake can understand him, which I'll get to in a little bit. But then the big move happens, and this is where you see Harry Potter on his 11th birthday, and after multiple letters, and their house is just rampaged by owls and letters to Hogwarts for Harry that his uncle does not want him to have, they move to the middle of nowhere in a lighthouse. And this is where you first see one of the supporting cast come in, and it's as the name of Hagrid, that most people will fall in love with. He is an awesome, awesome person in the Harry Potter series. From there, Hagrid takes Harry Potter to Diagon Alley, which is the Wizarding World of Times Square. So now Harry is now introduced into the Wizarding World. Let's hop from Diagon Alley to Hogwarts. Year 1 and 2 go by pretty fast for Harry. In the first one, he first meets Voldemort, and has to stop Voldemort from getting the Sorcerer's Stone, which will bring Voldemort back from his weak body. And in year 2, we see Harry acquire a diary, and it has to open the Chamber of Secrets to find his now best friend, Ron Weasley, sister. And this is where that talking snake nonsense comes into play, because now Harry learns that he can speak Possum Tongue, which is pretty much the ability to talk to snakes. In year 3, Harry is introduced to his godfather, Sirius Black, who is a wanted criminal for escaping from Azkaban, but is wrongly put there because he's been framed for the killing of James and Lily Potter, Harry's parents. So from there, it's where the real fun begins for Harry. Year 4, he's put in the Goblet of Fire, and a tournament that puts him up against 3 other wizards from schools, one being from Hogwarts, along with Harry, which is unheard of. But this is where you first see Voldemort rise. And there's an epic scene in the book and in the movie where he's faced Voldemort and he sees his parents, Sirius, and everybody else come back. In year 5, you see the Order of Phoenix form that's helped to protect and defeat the Dark Lord. In year 6, you see Dumbledore die, the mentor to Harry for the previous 5 years. In year 7, without Dumbledore, Harry is lost, but even after death, Dumbledore finds a way to help Harry with the first snitch he caught in Quidditch. And he has to hunt the Horcruxes and destroy them to be able to defeat Voldemort. And at the end of book, at the end of the book, part 1, year 7, and beginning of year 7, part 2, the battle begins. And Harry is forced to face Voldemort and kill him. So to wrap it all up, there's a quote in Chamber of Secrets that beautifully says, "It's our choice, Harry, that define who we are, not our ability." And that's so true in the fact that Harry lives his life making so many wrong choices, but pursues the right choices as hard as he can. And that's how we should live our life. Even though we mess up, live like Harry, live, laugh, love, and even when it gets bad, fight through it. Thank you.